Hi there, this is Vince. I'm the author of the Roulette Sniper software. This is version 2 that I'm going over. It's going to tell you how Roulette Sniper works. So, to get started, we're going to look at a few things here. We have a play style, we have the playing board, and we have the advanced settings. We also have some new things in the tools menu. Okay, so to start, play style. Currently we have this little thing called minimum balance. It's set at $100. Minimum balance reflects how much money you need to have in your account in order to play at your selected minimum wager. So currently it's selected at 1. If you select 2, it changes to $200. You'll also notice that we have this dollars per spot, which in this case is 60 per spot. You need to be playing at a roulette table that allows you to bet at least $60 on a given spot. So if you cannot bet $60 on that spot, then you shouldn't be using Roulette Sniper at that table, or maybe you should lower your minimum wager to $30 per spot. Okay, so that's kind of how the minimum wager works. This is the amount that this is the base money that you're betting at the casino. So the more you wager, the more you win. Okay, we have different bet styles. We got even bets, dozens, rows, corners, lines, trios, splits, and even singles here. Singles lights up when you select Super Sniper, which is the whole premise of the new version of Roulette Sniper. So you can select singles there. We have wins per table. That's the number of wins that you can have at a given roulette table before Roulette Sniper tells you to quit. Basically, it's a safe haven. If you win 3 times at a given table, Roulette Sniper will tell you to walk away, switch tables. If you can't switch tables at the given casino, shut that casino down and load up a different one. It's in your best interest. You don't want to be tracked. You can change this, of course. It goes all the way up to 999, or as a minimum of 1. I usually play with 4 or 5 or whatever. Playtime is the same idea, except with minutes. If you're sitting at a casino for longer than X amount of minutes, Roulette Sniper will tell you to quit and walk away. Okay. Account balance, you just enter the amount of money that you have in your current account balance. So you enter whatever, $2,000, and Roulette Sniper will keep track of your balance. Even though the casino already does that, account balance is used in different ways with Roulette Sniper, and I'll show you in a minute. Okay, the next thing we have is advanced settings. We once again have our different play styles here. We got even, dozen, rows, all the way up to singles. We have these randomized buttons. Now, what random does is it selects a number between the low and the high numbers that are entered. You can use the defaults that Roulette Sniper sets you up with, or you can enter your own. So let's say for dozens you select pick a number between 4 and 8. With random selected, it will pick a number between 4 and 8. And what that means is Roulette Sniper will tell you to start betting after a certain dozen has slept for X amount of times. So in this case, let's say 5 times. Now, since we're using Super Sniper, we have this multi-column here. So you can have multiple bets going on the table. Let's say you have even, dozen, rows, and lines selected. You can show up to 4 lines at a given time, or 2 rows, or 2 dozens, and it's only going to show 1 set of evens because there's only 2 possible even bets for each kind. Over here we have spin interval. That's the number of seconds to wait between bets. So it's more of a safeguard for you, so you don't get too hyper hitting things and hitting the start button, because there's no undo. So if you want, the default's 3, so that means this will be grayed out for 3 seconds, but I play pretty good, so I'd select 1. We have our defaults here, conservative and aggressive. Now that's, if you notice over here in the low-high settings, the conservative settings will get higher, and on aggressive they get lower. Now this conservative decreases your betting opportunities, but it also decreases the risk at the table. Aggressive will increase your risk at the table, but you'll win a lot faster. So keep that in mind. Now this conservative betting checkbox, you'll notice over here where the minimum balance is, where the $30 per spot, if you undo conservative or uncheck the conservative betting, you'll notice that this stuff goes up. So what that means is conservative betting will actually only bet half the suggested wagering requirement, and you'll see the suggested wagering requirements in a minute once I get there. Select casino. You can create a casino and track your numbers at different casinos for future reference. So in this case, I have Jimbo, the Casino Jimbo, which is a really great place to play, and it just keeps track of your numbers over here. So I just oops. Oh yeah, and of course you've got a new button there too, and that works just as well. It can for creating your new casinos, so you could enter Golden Place or Palace or whatever you want to call it, and it starts off fresh. Okay, so now we're all set up. We hit our start button, and of course the more button minimizes to be a less button, and basically this is the board. You'll notice this funky little graphic here. That is a flip button, so that just flips your numbers around. That was a highly sought after button because most casinos actually are set up this way, so it makes it easier for you, the player, to do things faster. So as a player, you just follow what Roulette Sniper tells you. You're basically spinning the wheel, waiting for a betting opportunity to come in. So you'll see all this stuff, and you'll see that there's multiple bets that Roulette Sniper allows for now, and so on and so forth. That's pretty much the playing board. I'm trying to go as fast as I can because I only have 10 minutes, 10-minute video limit on YouTube, so I'm going to talk fast. Always on top. That just maintains that Roulette Sniper does not fall behind the current casino you're playing at. And custom wagering. This is one of the new sought-after features that people were asking for. Basically, I'll read this out loud. Wagering values must be Wagering values must be numbers separated by commas with either an S or a Q to end the sequence. S will produce a spin only, and Q will produce a quit now screen. The sequence cannot begin with an S or a Q. So what custom wagering is, I'll just flip back over to the defaults here, is this is the wagering sequence that classic Sniper used to use. So you start betting on rows, and if you missed, you would have to go through the sequence before a quit now screen would come up. But now you can change all that. You don't have to be stuck with the wagering sequence. So you can have, let's say, 4 on your dozens. You can have 4 single bets, so it only tells you to bet $1 4 times. And if you don't achieve a win, it just stops betting and goes back to a spin only screen. Pretty slick, I would say. That was a sought-after feature by some of my players, and doing some testing, they really like it. There's actually some of my players out there have already put up YouTube videos on this stuff. I haven't even released it to them, or to the general public, sorry. So anyways, yeah, that's custom wagering. You can tinker around with that and play around in free mode. I'm going to try and do up a much better PDF document than the one I used to have for the old Sniper because people complained that it was crap. So I'll do better documentation, I promise. Okay, auto increase minimum wager by X amount of chips. Now what that means is if you're on a winning streak, you have your minimum wager here, right? And if you win 200 chips or 200 units, then minimum wager will automatically increase by however many chips you want it to. So what that means is if you're on a winning streak, you'll go up to 2 chips and then to 3 chips and so on and so forth. And also it auto decreases if you lose those chips that you just won. So you don't have to worry about it, forgetting about that. It's safe that way. You don't have to use it. You can uncheck it and then it won't work, or won't do it. Okay. So hopefully I didn't go over my 10-minute limit. That's Roulette Sniper in a nutshell. Hope you enjoy using it. Some of my players have some great videos out there already, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks, bye. Hey, I'm back. I just noticed I got a minute and a half, so I figured I'd explain some things that I forgot in the first 8.5 minutes of this video. Let's go over the classic Sniper here. That is the original Roulette Sniper preserved. The only difference is the board looks prettier. But otherwise it operates the exact same as classic, and just thought I'd throw that in there. Can't think of anything else, but we got select casinos here. You hit the more button, it'll take you to more tested casinos. That should sum it up. Once again, thanks for watching my video, and take care.